The flow show from Bank of America, you have 9 straight weeks now of inflows into equities, the largest 4-week inflow ever into crypto assets. We can hit that because you keep buying Bitcoin, and you did it again, as we would show Bitcoin again, because we got to 100K, we kissed it, then we came back a little bit, and we're hovering right below.
Right, which is not unusual. So, I'm in my office in Chicago, and I see the news of who Trump appointed for the SEC.
Yeah, a crypto-friendly person.
Exactly. So it was trading below, I think it was at 97,000 at the time, immediately bought some more and said, this is going to be the catalyst to get it through 100. Who's going to get through 100 anyway? Now, yesterday we saw a 5% correction. It's not unusual when you go through these psychological points that are resistance to fall back behind it. But I now think 100 is going to be support, and that we will keep going once the administration's actually in place.
Well, some of the commentary yesterday was, if I recall it correctly, overdone but not over. Right, yeah, that might have been Wolf research that said overdone but not over. And then you had other calls of saying, well, yeah, they agree with Weiss. 100,000, okay, ante up, give me 250 next year.
And that's the beauty of investing something that has no intrinsic value, because you just can't say it's overvalued or it's undervalued. It's purely momentum.
So what are you playing for, Weiss? Like if you buy it at 97?
Money.
No.
Money.
No. Let's be serious. Are you playing for 25% return on it?
I don't think I have to define it. I'm playing for the momentum, and when the momentum when the momentum starts down.
Okay, that's a good point for the next debate, because it doesn't really matter. He's playing the momentum. Do you continue to play the momentum in discretionary up 14.5% since the election? Do you continue to play the momentum in financials up 7.5% since the election? What do you do? This is a momentum market, and you can see it on 1,000 different levels and layers.
Yeah, but I don't invest for momentum. So what I do is I pick off individual stocks, right? And if I'm looking at a stock, I'm like, okay, I want to earn 8 to 10% a year on average over the next 3 to 5 years. So let's say I buy it, I'm like, I expect to earn 50% between the next 3 and 5 years.
In the spotlight of recent market rumors, we see enigmatic figures like Arthur Hayes and Martin Shkreli, each with their bold and contrasting predictions, ranging from harrowing market dumps to interminable Bitcoin malaise. On the flip side, the idea of Donald Trump's return to political power has some traders giddily dreaming of God candles in the crypto markets, a rise so triumphant and towering that it could potentially turn fortunes upside down. As speculation swirls and anticipation mounts, the stage is set for a story that is brimming with uncertainty and the allure of potential windfalls. Investors find themselves on the edge of their seats, watching and waiting as narratives unfold in a financial theater unlike any other. Welcome back to Investocracy Crypto.
The Bitcoin rocket ship keeps climbing. Prices moving above $99,000 today. The cryptocurrency's market cap, the price multiplied by circulating supply. It's nearly $2 trillion now. Joining us here on set are X2B co-founders Michael Bressler and Benoit Bosque. X2B is a crypto advisory firm. The pair launched earlier this month. Michael was most recently EVP at PIMCO, while Benoit was a portfolio manager at Millennium. Both have spent time at crypto market maker GSR. It's great to have you both here on set, so welcome.
Thank you for having us.
So of course I got to start with this moment, the news of the day. And Michael, I'll start with you on this. The fact that we've seen this torrid run in Bitcoin right now, I guess just what is propelling this, especially as you have Gensler stepping down as SEC chair, you have options trading and Bitcoin ETFs, and the likes of MicroStrategy going to the market to snap up everything they can in terms of supply?
Look, there's so many things happening at the same time. Obviously, the election was a big catalyst here, and the markets have spoken, and you can see that that's been very positive for the market. We were watching on the way over here, right? Bitcoin ticking. We said, is it going to be 100,000 right now? And we remember the celebrations we had when it was at 1,000 and at 10,000. And now here we are, about to be at 100,000. And I think at some point, not too far in the distant future, we're going to be thinking about $1 million Bitcoin price. And really, it's just a confluence of everything happening all at once.
In the current geopolitical landscape, the U.S. finds itself at the brink of a governmental shutdown, a situation that often sends shockwaves across financial markets. This looming crisis is a breeding ground for volatility, building a tense atmosphere where every trader and broker is on high alert. Notably, Arthur Hayes, former chief of BitMEX, has offered a bold vision of the future, foreseeing a harrowing dump in the crypto arena if Donald Trump makes a political comeback. This forecast seems to dovetail with historical trends, where political unpredictability often feeds into market volatility, causing ripples across global economies. However, let's not forget there's a humorous side amidst all this seriousness. The notion that Bitcoin's price is as predictable as guessing the US election results at times, providing both amusement and frustration to market watchers. Contrastingly, Martin Shkreli, infamous for his role as Pharma Bro, paints an even grimmer picture, suggesting that Bitcoin might wander aimlessly for years, much like a lost tourist in the bustling heart of Times Square. Shkreli extends his pessimism to MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor, hinting at potential liquidity issues that could disrupt the crypto world. Despite these audacious claims, some investors easily dismiss Shkreli with a knowing shrug, holding fast to their belief in a crypto renaissance under Trump's potential crypto-friendly policies. Imagine a scenario where Trump returns, setting plans in motion for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve. Such a move could potentially upend Hayes' predictions, igniting a resurgence in the Bitcoin markets akin to a flame catching on dry tinder. Historical data shows that during past shutdown periods, the S&P 500 sometimes managed to make modest gains, but the burning question remains. Could such a trend unfold similarly in the unpredictable cryptosphere? Meanwhile, Trump enthusiasts argue that with strategic measures, another wave of God candles, that's crypto slang for a massive price spike, could pulsate through the market, ultimately balancing out the current downturns and sparking renewed hope.
And so, Benoit, I want to get your thoughts on why now is the time to establish this firm then. I mean, we had Brian Armstrong from Coinbase on a couple of weeks ago, right before the election, and one of the things he said is he sees cryptocurrency more broadly entering this utility phase. How do you see it?
No, absolutely. Crypto is at the intersection of technology and finance, and a lot of the founders are really technology specialists. So we wanted to come in and assist them with the financial side of their protocols and token launches. We have seen a lot of innovation on the infrastructure side, and now indeed we're entering the consumer side where we're going to see more broader retail adoption. We think there's going to be a lot of use cases for crypto. We're already seeing it in stable coins, in meme coins, in prediction markets around the election. There's going to be more. We see crypto gaming coming. For a lot of those applications, you won't even know that there is crypto behind it. The blockchain technology will be abstracted, and we think what it's bringing in terms of decentralization, portability, as well as data ownership will be things that will be tough to leave behind.
Yet, as it stands, Hayes' anticipated downturn remains a stark reality that investors must grapple with, serving as a reminder of the fragility and unpredictability inherent in modern financial markets. Many keen investors continue to keep their eyes peeled for opportunities, vigilantly watching for political shifts that might provide a favorable environment for digital currencies to thrive. This somber phase, they argue, may simply be part of a broader bullish market cycle, adeptly encapsulating the market's perennial love affair with volatility, a trait as consistent and thrilling as a roller coaster ride, with its exhilarating highs and stomach-churning lows. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Michael, there's a lot of opportunity here, but clearly there's also a lot of danger, as there is in the stock market too. I mean, Bitcoin is a great spokescoin for all the other stuff out there, but there's a lot of junk out there. And I remember a few years ago, there was a lot of, initial coin offerings, gaming stuff springing up around that never amounted much. People lost a lot of money. How's that going to go better this time?
Yeah, it's a great question. We were thinking about toward the beginning of our career during the internet creation, right, when all these stocks were coming up and all these different things were being created. And, we're seeing something similar now. And what's really great is, especially with the new administration coming in that seems to be much more crypto friendly, we're going to have new rules, new regulations, a clearer roadmap. And one of the main reasons that Benoit and I established X2B was to bring professionalism and bring a lot of the lessons that we learned from traditional finance, all of those things that made finance be able to grow in a controlled way, in a productive way, and hopefully in a way that didn't hurt anyone in particular. This is what we need right now. And so we're very, very optimistic that this is what's going to happen.
But how? You got coins named after dogs and squirrels that are moving around a whole lot. Does anybody need to protect the investor here?
It's interesting because the industry has learned a lot from the events of 2022 and 2023. It is definitely already more secure. It's more challenging for bad actors to act in the same way. I think we're quickly learning the lessons of those events. But a lot of it has to do with education and meeting those retail users where they're at. They can go on Coinbase, Kraken, that's very safe. Or they can try to do self-custody solution like MetaMask or Phantom. That's more complicated. But again, it's incumbent on the industry to do a better job of educating people and making it safer.
As we wrap up this unfolding financial saga, it's clear that the future of cryptocurrency markets is as unpredictable as it is promising, poised at the delicate juncture between bearish stagnation and potential bullish breakthroughs. Investing in Bitcoin today might feel like hopping onto a roaring roller coaster, thrilling for some, while inducing trepidation in others. But if history and market behavior have taught us anything, it is that after every storm, a period of growth and recovery inevitably follows, renewing hope and optimism among even the most cautious investors. Current market dynamics remain steeped in uncertainty, with Bitcoin traversing through a bearish phase as if rehearsing for an apocalyptic thriller. Yet, should Trump's policies materialize favorably, we could very well witness a bearish saga slowly unfold into a vibrant bull market reflecting the boundless potential within the crypto landscape. Are you ready to place your bets in this high-stakes game of crypto chess? Or do you harbor reservations about what lies ahead, wary of the unknown twists and turns? Share your thoughts and perspectives on these enthralling market developments. And finally, if you would like to know more about cryptocurrencies or specifically Bitcoin, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.